YouTubers, long time no see. Been a little busy doing odds and ends and everything. I think we're what is this, Monday, June 29th, I believe. Anyway, here's my latest project right there. If you remember back a few videos, I'd mentioned I was going to take and we was looking into redoing the stairs to my back deck of my house because I'd made the steps too steep. And as time progressed on, it just got to where we finally decided, heck with it, let's just change them. So what we've done is we built the steps with a little gentler rise and tread and all that stuff, but built it so it you go up the steps, got a landing, you turn around, you can go on up into the gate to the deck itself. Had to put, wife had a little portable kennel deal because her little dogs are so used to just running straight down the stairs and out this way. The new stairs kind of configuration confused them a little bit, and one of them, little devils, he actually jumped off that deck, went to the ground. It hurt him a little bit. It just kind of sprung or jarred him pretty good. But not bad enough he had to go to the vet or anything. I think he'll be all right. But we put this little, till he gets used to it, we just put this little portable kennel deal up here to kind of deter him from jumping off there. But anyway, so I'd share that moment there with you. This landing we put on here to it'll easier to get up on the deck and all that stuff. Otherwise, yeah, he faces that toward the wife's little shop. She's got the wild hair. She wants to do a sidewalk of some sort from point A to point B, from the steps to her shop. Let's see here. Let's just walk over here. Got the hay equipment still setting out here. There again, I hate leaving it set out, but usually once I get the equipment out, as far as the tedder rake and the disc mower, a lot of times I'll just leave the disc mower sit here, but I set it on I set it on something to keep it up off the ground. Usually I set it on 4x4s or 2x6 or something handy to keep it up off the ground, so the blades and stuff ain't sitting on the ground. But so I got that sitting there. Need to get my yard mowed. Well, the hayfield, it's bouncing back. Got some red and white clover starting to bloom a little bit. I need to grow a little taller though before I hit it, but and with all the rain stuff, got all this buckhorn stuff come up. I don't like it, but it beats the having that millet stuff come up, millet foxtail stuff. I don't like that stuff at all. I like to keep it just so it not be in there. Oh, I was watching the Sunday Night Gerald Farms live stream, and Mr. Gerald asked about the going from field to field with your hay balers. Do you blow them off, clean them off before you go from one field to the other for the so whatever weed seed or whatever you pick up off of this field doesn't go to, say, that field or that field, you know, wherever your next hay field's at. And I am a firm believer in, yes, if you are custom baling, when you do custom baling work, you know, as soon as you're done with that customer A before you go to customer B, by all means, please, you know, blow the baler off. You know, if it even means just using a leaf blower, they do pretty good. Or if you have to go, you know, if you got a compressed air compressor on your truck, you can use compressed air, blow it off, whatever. I'm a firm believer in that. This field here is a perfect example, actually. Before I got the upgraded to the New Holland 565 square baler, I had my International 430 square baler that went down on me and was getting me more trouble than it was worth to me, for no more than I do. So I started letting a guy custom bale this, and he, you know, about 2 miles away, he'd come up, but he'd done custom baling for the people. Now I had you know, a pretty decent crop going here of, you know, Timothy and white clover, orchard grass, and a couple of ryegrass. There's about 5 different seeds, hay type seeds. It was actually a horse pasture mix I got from a local, well, not necessarily a local, but from a seed dealer nearby. And it was coming up pretty good. I liked it. It was clean. There was no millet, foxtail type stuff in it. It was more the grasses I wanted, and some stray, you know, volunteer alfalfa and red clover from previous seedings that had just somehow never survived the weed killer and come back up, and groundwork. But anyway, back to my boring tale. After that custom outfit come in here, the very next cutting, I had a whole field. This whole thing was just covered in millet foxtail looking stuff. Just really disappointed me. I'm hoping that that millet stuff don't come back this year. Now of course it's only been, I think it's the 4th week since I've done the first cutting of hay. So this stuff's got to come up quite a bit. I know I try to shoot for the holidays. I know we got the 4th coming up here this weekend, and I'm not gonna be able to cut it this weekend. It ain't not anywhere near tall enough to mess with. And this wet area, it's short. You know, it's might be ankle high, but it ain't near tall enough worth the time of cutting and rolling over. So I don't know. It's gonna be might be a week or 2 after the 4th when I get to cut this for a second time. But yeah, there's your hayfield. There's my thought on, should you blow your balers off? Yes, you should blow your baler off if you're going from one customer to another customer. Now, if you're doing all your own hayfield and you don't want to blow it off, that's good too, you know. And if you're doing one customer, he has several fields in the same, you know, that's between you two. If you don't want to blow the baler off going from his field A to his field B to field C, that's fine too. But yes, I do advise that, yes, if you're going to go from one customer A to customer B, blow your baler off. That's my advice to you on that, just so you don't potentially ruin their crop they want with weed seed off of customer A's hayfield. But that's just my screwed up thinking on it. Otherwise, yes, it is blooming hot, blaming hot and muggy already. It's only, what, about 10 o'clock. Haven't had a chance to really bore you with a lot of stuff here lately. It's been, you know, been busy just keeping up myself here, and all that. What have we killed? Hell, we've killed, I think I just killed a couple minutes here. Oop. Hold on. There we go. Oh, we killed about almost 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes killed. We'll do one more thing. One more project update. One more project update. As for the name of the channel, yes, I still want to change it. I just have not quite got to narrow down to what I want. I got about 2 or 3 versions of a title to change it to that would involve and point out the kind of what I do here. But anyway, real quick, one more project. What I got here is a sump pump from my basement. And this pump here become very unreliable for whatever the reason, which I think mainly it's an old pump, it runs for a while and it gets hot and just shuts off. But it will work just fine for what I do with it now. The wife's dang horse, wonderful beast that he is, I put about 50 to 80 gallon of water in his 200 gallon water tank about every 2 weeks, every other week, just to keep fresh water to him. And it got to be to where, you know, the wife and I, we got to work together, and because if there's too much water in the tank, I can't dump it myself. I have to here to help me rock the tank and get it to dump. Well, I recently had some sump pump trouble in my basement, and I found this extra pump here that I hadn't tossed away yet, but it worked as far as, you know, it worked till it gets warm and shuts off. So I decided, rather than stressing and straining to dump that horse tank, let's just take this old sump pump, let's tie it up into the on position with a wire tie. I got the generator out there anyway to run the sump pump that is in the well to fill the tank. Why not just take and use the sump pump? Let's empty the tank down to where, you know, it's only going to empty out to about here. You know, it's about 2-3 inches of water left in the bottom. I can handle that. So I rigged up some PVC pipe, vent and waste type pipe. You know, got her coming up there, oh, I think that's, I don't know, 4 foot or so high enough to come out the top of the tank, and then got her 90'd out and shooting out. I just got to, you know, set it so it shoots out off into the horse lot. Plug it in the generator, and one thing I learned real quick, that's a torquey little devil. You better hold on to the pipe as that thing shoots water. It's going to blast the thing over and fall over on its side and could possibly soak you. It didn't get soaked, but it could happen. So anyway, yeah, we've killed 12 minutes. We're going on 13. Took a little longer to describe that than what I wanted to, but anyway, that was another project I worked on. I'll try to get you guys some more videos. You know, right now it's, you know, with the day job, working the hours of that job there, and like I kind of mentioned to you, it gets a little boring watching, you know, do something, go here it is. Well, you know, so things have been, latest projects for the last couple of weeks have been, last week was do the stairs and landing to get up to the back deck of the house, watch the hay grow, finagle this to empty out the horse tank for the horse. And I'm still looking, gotta make myself look for information on the steam genie to see why the pump cannot pump water. I'm looking online for information on that. I'm pretty sure it's just, there's probably check balls in there for the suction and the pump side of it. They go, you know how that all works. But I want to see how that comes apart before I go just diving into it. So I'm still working on the steam genie. I haven't got any further on it. I'm still here, still working on the trying to decide which name would work best to draw more of you to the channel to take a look at what I do, how I do, and all that. But on that note, okay, we're approaching 15 minutes. I'm going to say, as always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Please, by all means, comment. I love when you guys comment. I like when you guys comment. I like to interact with you. As you well know, rate it. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down. It's all right. You can't do this. You can do this or this. But give me the rating. I appreciate it. And as always, those of you that have subscribed, thank you. Thumbs up to you for subscribing and taking time to watch my video, boring as it may be or as informative as it may be. And the rest of you, please subscribe. I appreciate when you do. On that note, take care, and as always, stay safe. Oh, by the way, I'm not telling you guys to stay safe to be in butt. It's just like saying, to me, it's just like saying take care. But stay safe. Take care. Catch you on the next one.